Sorry, hello. We're here in the study looking at the Garmin 965 Forerunner watch, and the conundrum is that this watch is superb in many respects. However, I think rather one of the basic design flaws is that there doesn't appear to be any real way to fit a screen protector, because if you look at the bezel here, the glass is absolutely flush with the edge of this bezel. In fact, it actually dips down before the bezel. So I've been online to look at Garmin 965 screen protectors, and basically all the ones that I've seen on Amazon are the wrong size. This is a 51mm wide display, and if you look at the comments of the screen protectors that are supposed to be for this watch, they're all too small. So I've ordered a 51mm screen protector, which is not typically for this watch. And so I've got two options: either to put this screen protector on, which I'm going to attempt to do first, but it won't be held against anything, so I'm thinking it's probably just going to fall off after a day or so, but we will see. Or secondly, I bought this all-encompassing and possibly quite ugly and tacky looking wraparound screen protector, which looks like this. Now, I did put it on quickly as a test, and to my great surprise, it didn't look as tacky as I feared it was going to be. And it's also got some sort of sticky thing on the inside. So that's the setup. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've put the hardened glass screen protector onto the Garmin 965 Forerunner, and it's a bit of a fiasco. Now, it's difficult to see, but believe me, it looks absolutely crap. And what do I mean exactly by that? Well, the screen protector's gone on very well. I managed to get it, exactly on the edge. There's nothing to locate against. In other words, there's the bezel just goes down. It's not raised at all. And worse, you'll see that in the center here, you can see a black circle, and then around that circle, between the dark circle and the edge of the watch is a lighter colored area. And that's because I think fractionally this glass is actually curved. It's not totally flat. So the inner circle is pretty much flat, and that's what the screen protector has attached to. And then just on the outside edges, as it dips down, it's just not attached at all, or it's less attached. And it's difficult to show you, but if you can see where my thumb is there, on the edge of that thumb, there's the middle of my thumb, and to this edge at the here, and this edge here, all the way around. There's a circle of I haven't kind of stuck down properly, and there's a bit of air there. And that's because the air can't be pushed out, which I've tried with a spudger. But no matter how hard you try with a spudger like this, it can't push the air out because the actual surface underneath is sloping fractionally down and away from the sort of centre line. So yes, a glass screen protector is not thought to be going to work at all. I'm going to try a second one, but I don't believe I did it wrong the first time, so I basically think it's just not going to work. That is a glass screen protector. Okay, this is screen protector number 2. It's been applied. You see that it's stuck on the centre of the watch face, but around the edges it's not stuck at all, because I think the screen is sloping. Okay, diary, so the winner is the blueshaweu compatible case for the Garmin Forerunner 965. So I shall take the case, so I'll take the watch off my wrist and show it in all its glory. So, as you know, we've been trying to find a case for the 965. It turns out that the top screen is slightly beveled, and so any or all of the glass screen protectors that I've tried have failed. However, this hard shell case with a glass top seems to work. It goes on very, very tightly. You actually get 2 in the pack for £15. And it doesn't make the watch look totally awful. So there's a black one and a clear one, and I suspect I haven't even put the clear one on because I'm pretty sure that would make the watch look absolutely awful. From a practical standpoint, you can see that the screen works fine here on the table. So there's no problem with the screen. I would say that, of course, this screen makes the buttons that protrude out less relative to my fingers, and so they only just stick out. I've only been using it for a few hours, and it's not got annoying yet, but I can imagine it would get annoying. But there's absolutely no alternative. So in other words, going back to the original problem, which is that the 965 has a 1.4 inch screen and it's 51 millimeters wide. And no glass screen protector that you're going to put on is going to work because it bevels down slightly and there's no edge for the screen protector to rest against. So I tried putting the screen protector on and it only stuck to the middle part, and even if I wasn't going to knock it off, it looked ridiculous because you could see it was only stuck on in the middle and it wasn't stuck on the outer parts. So this is really the only kind of case that's going to work. It's looking good to me, and like I say, being solid black, it's not stylish, but it doesn't make the watch look totally crap, and you've just spent sort of £600 on a watch. You don't want it to look like it was a £50 watch. The only other thing to note is if you can see, but the edge there, this bit here, it's sticking down, and amazingly, it's not scratching into my delicate skin just yet. It's only been a few hours, but this kind of sticks down, and it's sharp. So I can imagine a better solution would be to take this off and file that edge down, file these 4 points down, but getting this off the watch is going to be non-trivial. And I think I might scratch the whole face under the watch screen. So I've rambled on a lot, but just to say that this is a working solution. It's going to protect your 965 from the odd bash and the real world. And it's the blueshaweu compatible Garmin Forerunner 965 case. Thank you for watching.